Good afternoon. My name is Todd Mills. Today we're going to be covering Tableau. I've got a sample dashboard made here. 2 line charts, some rules set up for highlighting between them. If you want to follow along, Tableau desktop is installed in the Oporto Virtual Lab, or they actually offer 1 year free for students of Tableau desktop, Tableau Prep, on the Tableau website, which is good because normally this thing's like $50 a user per month. So again, I've got 2 line charts here. It's just a simple drag and drop interface. It's pretty similar to pivot tables if you've ever used that. It's got a lot more powerful analysis functions. It's got forecasting built into it. Yeah, confidence intervals are shown and you can forecast. You can adjust how far this forecasts. Yeah, you can change the period. Forecasting, show forecast. You build individual charts, and you drop them on dashboards and make presentations for them. I'm going to walk you through how I set this one up. Let's open a new file. All right. Now, Tableau works best with relational database tables. IDs, foreign keys, business analytics stuff. You have to fight with it a little bit to get it to use wide data rather than long data sets. But I've got one pre-made here. It's year, education level, diabetes diagnosis, and diabetes medication management. And I actually need to close this. Oops. Close. And then reopen it. I was still in my other table. There we go. So the first thing you're going to do is you open your table. It's going to show up here. If you've only got one, you don't have to mess with it. If you've got more than one, they'll show up on the left side here. You can drag and drop them, a little link will form, and you can select on what column they get merged on. It's best for relational database tables. We're going to go to our first sheet here that's already pre-made for us. Now the way Tableau is set up is its sheets are individual charts, and then once you've built all your sheets, you create a dashboard and drop all the sheets onto it. See, we want year in rows, columns, year in columns, diagnosis in rows, and that'll give us one overall breakdown. But if we want to separate them out, grab education level and color them separately based on that. And now they split into individual, I don't know what that means. They'll split into individual lines based on the value in the education level column. Let's rename that to diagnosis. And we're going to make a new worksheet. We will do pills only in rows and year in columns. Education level for color, same thing. They split them off in a different color. If you wanted to change the color, you can go right here, edit colors, select a different palette. I'm going to rename that one too. I'm going to rename that too. I'm going to rename these better. Medication level. It's called medication. I'm going to rename this other one too. Diagnosis by education. If I wanted to change this axis name, you can just right click on it and edit it. It's fairly intuitive. I think I'm giving it a little too much credit. It's intuitive if you know what you want to do. Some things are intuitive, some things are not. It's a bit like an Apple device. Pills only. I find myself fighting with it a lot. And now we're going to make a dashboard so we can show off these new charts we made. All your sheets show up in the left-hand column here. You can just drag and drop them. If it's set to tiled, it was set to floating earlier. And they just automatically fill up the available space. If I wanted to change that available space, make them a little wider. All right, and now we have individual charts with highlighting and data points. But I want this chart to highlight greater than high school if I select that one. Even though they come from the same table, they're still not automatically going to work across. You can go over here and select them, but that's a little clunky. I think it'd look a little nicer if they would just do it when I clicked on them here. We go to Dashboard, Actions. We're going to create a highlighting action to do this for us. We're going to add a highlight. Name it, highlight one is fine. Source sheets, this is the sheet that you interact with to run the rule. We want it to run on both of them. And target sheets, this is the sheet that it targets and runs the rule on. We want it to target both of them. Run action on hover, target highlighting, selected fields, education level. So it's not going to run on all fields. It's only going to run on the education level field when we hover on any table on any other table. Hit OK, and now check this out. It'll automatically highlight when we hover over them. We can edit that. We want to run it on select. I think hover's cooler though. So now if we select them, they highlight here the same way they would highlight over here. You can also set up a filter action the same way. Let's remove that highlight action, add highlight, run on hover, source sheets, both sheets, target sheets, both sheets, target highlighting, selected fields, education level. Okay, so now when we hover over them, it's highlighting again. Did I hit highlight? Oh, I hit highlight again, that's why. Add action, filter. Okay, hover, clearing the selection will keep all filtered values. This didn't show up in the other one, it should include me in. So when you clear the selection, you can have it stay filtered, return to no filtered, or exclude all values. We're gonna have it to show all values. Selected fields, education level, target data source, you gotta make sure you get the right table selected. We've only got one, can't really mess that up. And target field education level, if you wanted it to filter a different field in a different table. And hit OK. So now when we hover over it, you'll notice the other chart filters to only contain that one value now, and then it returns when you let off of it. That's really neat, but I think it's just too much movement for my taste. I like the highlight rule better. Change it back. Hover, selected fields. Okay. All right. So now we got a dashboard, working highlight rules, a single legend that works for both of them. Go to presentation mode. Once you've made a dashboard, you can export it, and Tableau's got a lot of built-in hosting options if you pay for them. Right now, this is what it would look like if you hosted it online. You get annotation on specific data points, and we set up a highlighting rule across both of them. I like Tableau. I worked with it a little bit on the last couple of projects. It makes very pretty charts very quickly if you know where to go for all the options and all your data is formatted in the correct way. It works best with relational database tables, which is not what I'm working on. My teammate's working with Flourish right now. I'm probably going to switch to doing that with them. But again, if you wanted to try out Tableau yourself, it's on the Aporto virtual computer through Blackboard. And Tableau offers a student trial of 1 whole year for this. So good luck and thank you.
Well, thank you. I hope it works. Last time I looked, but I know they've been making change because they contacted me, the campus rep for Apporto, or the campus faculty who takes care. Last time I checked, Tableau would not work in Apporto. It has a. I hope they fixed it, but and I checked at the beginning of semester. It would give an error with the license, unfortunately.
I think I got it to work.
Oh, you got it to work?
Yeah.
Okay, so they fixed it. Somebody's telling me, yay, that's good. I'm glad to hear that.